just joyous. I think that homework is good if it's not busy work. I feel so often that some teachers might just assign a worksheet or something to like reinforce what they just talked about in class, but then it just becomes another thing for us to do.
Homework is necessary, but it can suck sometimes. Like, there's a lot of it. It'd be great if there was less, if we could get more efficiency like in the classroom, but I think it's going to be inevitable. You're always going to have homework. It's just, it can be a lot sometimes.
Some of the best classes, you're learning in class, and it's not as much. I mean, with math and things like that, you got to do it at home. But I definitely not a fan of homework, but I see the value of it.
Homework is an interesting concept. On one hand, like in the adultish part of me, I realize that it's important for growing and it really brings home concepts. But on the other hand, on the more student side, I think it can be trivial at times, and I think that too much homework isn't very good for students.
You know, junior year, I've definitely received more homework than the past years, but I think it's how you manage your time is how you feel about homework.
Homework, I don't like homework, but I think it helps. It helps me study.
I think it's completely necessary. I know a lot of students say that, oh, I don't like homework, I don't like to do homework. Well, how else are you going to prepare for a test? How else are you going to prepare for exams? I mean, in the real world, you might not have homework, but this is preparing for the real world. And I really don't mind homework, you know, as long as I can manage it and I'm a dedicated student, so I don't have a problem with it.
If we focus not on such busy work and actual possibly application to our everyday lives of the material that we were being taught, I feel like that's a better way that we can improve homework.
But I think at the end of the day, it's there to help you if you do it properly. I honestly think it is. Again, I'm probably one of the very few people or high school students who will admit that homework is helpful.
I feel like when I'm assigned something and there's a test coming up in one class, like I feel like I want to study more for that test than focus on one part of the assignment in the curricular. But I would say that it is needed for some classes, like I would say math.
With homework, it's obviously not something I like to do, but if it's gonna help me like push myself and reach my dreams, I'm willing to do it. So
It's a part of life, homework.